You know, I was supposed to be buried in the dust of Afghanistan 3 years back. Me and my whole team wiped out in one brutal ambush that still wakes me up sweating at night. But fate had other plans. Or maybe it was just dumb luck. And here I am, Jordan Reyes, blending into the shadows at the naval base in Norfolk, Virginia, pretending to be some logistics clerk while swallowing secrets that could choke a horse. Every day I'd clock in, clipboard in hand, eyes scanning the stacks of containers and rumbling trucks, the salty Atlantic breeze whipping through the barbed wire fences like a reminder that nothing here is ever as calm as it seems. But then, this shady outfit, Vanguard Security, rolls in with their unmarked rig. No standard Navy stamps, just that sleek emblem on the door that screamed Black Ops Gone Private. And suddenly my gut twists because I spot the guy leading the pack. Harlan Voss, cold eyes, buzz cut, moving like he owns the shadows. And I swear he glances my way like he's seeing a ghost rise from the grave. It all started unraveling that morning, the mist hanging low over the docks, turning everything silver and sharp. And I'm there, steady as ever. But inside, my heart's pounding like those waves crashing against the pilings because Voss signs the manifest with a grip that nearly snaps the pen, hands it back without a word. But his stare lingers, probing like he's piecing together fragments from a nightmare we both survived. I keep my cool, plant my feet just right, always facing out for a quick exit. Habits from the field you can't shake, you know. And there's this other guy watching from the sidelines. Chief Lucas Hale, exile like me, lost his squad in Iraq years ago. Now, running the yard with that hawk-eyed glare, catching my moves too precise for a civilian. And later, in his cramped office, lined with faded photos of brothers long gone, he corners me, voice gravelly from too many smokes, and shouts, "Your files are spotless, Jordan. Too spotless. No rough edges. Who the hell are you really?" I hesitate, wrestling with the silence that's kept me alive, then spill it low and firm. I'm the one who crawled out of that hellhole in Afghanistan. The one Admiral Victor Lang sold out for power, leaving my team to burn while he climbed the ranks. Lucas nods slow, exhales like he's been holding that breath forever. I believe you. But if Lang's pulling strings here, this ain't just cargo, it's treason wrapped in contracts. As days blurred, the tension built like a storm gathering offshore. Me slipping back to my tiny rented spot each night, greeted only by Echo, my three-legged German shepherd who took shrapnel in that same blast, his loyal eyes mirroring my isolation. We'd sit in the dim light, me pulling out that hidden sat phone, typing, "Triton at risk, confirm," and the reply buzzing back cold, "Proceed solo, hold cover." But Vanguard's trucks kept coming, heavy with something classified, and Lucas whispers one afternoon, arms crossed, watching them unload, "Those aren't mercs, Jordan. They move like us. Ex-spec ops." And Voss? Dishonorable discharge for bending rules. Now he's Lang's lapdog on gray market deals. My blood runs cold when I spot the scarred kid on their crew. Dylan Reed, eyes widening like he's seen the dead. He tails me later in a narrow alley between sheds, grabs my arm, urgent, breath hot. "I know you from Afghanistan. You were supposed to be gone, but here you are." Voss suspects. He's sniffing around. I twist free, fist clenched, ready to drop him, but his voice cracks desperate. "Take this," shoving a memory stick into my palm. Proof Lang's funneling Triton, the drone swarm controller that could gut our Atlantic fleet through Vanguard, offshore buyers waiting. I've been compiling it, but if they catch me... Footsteps echo. Voss rounds the corner, clamps a hand on Dylan's shoulder, voice low and menacing. "What are you doing out here, kid? Chatting up the help?" Dylan stammers. "Just a security check, sir." But Voss's eyes drill into mine, smirking faint like he's toying with prey. Get back to it, both of you. And as they fade, Dylan whispers, use it if I vanish. Trust no one. Then came the Admiral himself, Victor Lang, rolling up in those black SUVs at twilight, the harbor glowing orange like it was on fire. Him stepping out all silver-haired and metal-heavy, shaking hands like a king. But to me, he's the snake who signed off on that botched op in Afghanistan personal grudge. You see, my team uncovered his shady ties to arms dealers back then, threatening his rise, so he jammed our comms, delayed evac, let us fry, to bury the dirt. I watch from the shadows, clipboard fake scribbling, hard hammering as they unveil the container. Sleek, black Triton module, sensors gleaming deadly, capable of hijacking our sub-drones, tipping naval power to whoever pays highest. Lucas sidles up, mutters, contract, skip the brass straight from Lang. He's got hooks in high places, power plays to secure his legacy. Rage boils, memories flashing, teammate screams, the dust choking my lungs as I dug out alone that night. Sat phone buzzes, Triton, ships in 48. Target, deal at sea. I stroke Echo's fur, vowing silent. This ends now. Night cloaks the yard like a shroud. Lights flickering yellow on the water. Salt and oil thick in the air. And I'm pressed against containers, pistol gripped, every nerve electric as Lang oversees the load. Vanguard men fanning out precise, Voss barking orders. The Triton rolls into the truck, doors slamming like a coffin nail. And Lucas signals from afar, minutes ticking. I can't wait. Burst from shadows. First shot shattering a mirror. Sparks flying, shouts erupting, chaos. Guards drop one by one. My bursts precise, honed from hell. Then Voss charges, massive, eyes blazing. You again? Should have stayed buried. His fist swings like a hammer. I dodge. Counter with a chop to his side. We tangle, brutal, rolling on concrete. His laugh cold mid-grapple. Lang's untouchable. You're just collateral. I surge, headbutt cracking his jaw, knife flashing to his throat. Why? For what, you bastard? He hisses, breath ragged. Not money. Lang's part of a web. Pentagon insiders selling out for control. Triton's the key to their empire. Kill me and you blind yourself. Conflict storms. Revenge or truth. I lower the blade. Lucas rushing in to cuff him as alarms wail. The convoy roaring off with Triton. Lang glancing back smug, vanishing into the dark. Standing on the pier now, waves lapping like whispers of the lost. Gunpowder fading. I spare Voss. Not mercy, but strategy. His confession cracking the door to bigger rot. A network betraying us for power grabs. Personal empires built on our blood. Triton's gone. Lang slipped away again. But with Dylan's data and Voss's words, the fight's just ignited. Surviving Afghanistan wasn't luck. It was a call to unravel this. Honor my team by exposing the shadows higher up. It's messy, you know. Part of me wants to hunt Lang solo, guns blazing, but using Voss as bait might drag out the real puppets. What do you think? Should I go rogue after the Admiral, or play the long game with this snake? Drop your take in the comments. Share, if you've faced betrayal in your own circles, who's right or wrong here? Where's the justice when power corrupts from the top? Hit subscribe if you want part 2. Let's unpack this together.